soulmate pick a card reading. There are 5 different piles in front of me, but before I explain these piles, I want to give a brief explanation of how this pick a card reading is going to go. So we are going to pull, I have different little categories that we're going to pull to see what we can get information-wise on your soulmate, what color hair they have, what color of eyes they have, their skin tone, their height, their body type, and their initials of their name as well. So there are 5 different piles in front of me. The first pile is the Broom. Second pile is the Phoenix. Third pile is the Train. Fourth pile is the Dragon. And the 5th pile is the Key. And then at the very end, we're gonna get a message from the cards that we have here. There's just 1 card per pile. We're gonna get what message your soulmate, whether they are right around the corner or in the near future or in the faraway future, we're gonna see what message your soulmate has for you guys, okay? So I'll give you a moment to meditate on the cards and I'll see you in the reading. Hi guys, so if you chose pile 1, you chose the Broom. And this is your reading. Now, before we get into the message, because that's going to be at the very end, the message from your soulmate, we are going to see what details we can get about your soulmate. So first we're going to pick what color of eyes they have. So let's see here. Oh, I'm going to do the one that's face down. Alright, so your soulmate has green eyes. Let's see what color their hair is. Alright, so I'm filling this one. Their hair color is chocolate. So like a dark brown. This person sounds very exotic. I can already feel their energy is very beautiful. Alright, so I forgot to tell you, we are now looking at their skin tones. So let's see what skin tone they have. And I am not looking at the jar, so you can see, but I cannot. Alright, what color skin tone do they have? So they have medium skin tone. Alright, wow, very beautiful. I'm getting like Italian vibes possibly, or somewhere maybe like over in Spain. Doesn't have to be, that's what I'm picking up on. Italian, Spain, or so I should say Italy, Spain, or, you know, not that they're coming from there per se, but that could just be, you know, their family's heritage. Alright, so now we are looking into their body type. Let's see what body type they have. Alright, so we have lean. So they have a lean body type, so I'm feeling like I'm getting like yoga instructor vibes, or, you know, a body that is not outrageously fit, but they're definitely, you can see they definitely have some muscular definition, but it's not overwhelming. You can tell that they definitely are taking care of themselves, let's say. All right, so now we are looking at how tall are they? How tall is your soulmate? Let's see here. All right, I'm feeling this one. Ooh, they're pretty tall. Between 5'7", so 5'7" and 5'12". That's how tall your soulmate is, in between that height. And then let's see if we can get I'm gonna pull 3 letters, and this is gonna be either first, oops, I got 2 that came on the floor. So I'm gonna pull 1 more. So this is basically letters in their first, and I'm asking spirit for the initials. So first, middle, or last name. So they could have these letters in their first, middle, or last name. So let's see what we got. All right, I'm feeling this one. That's an interesting one. So we've got, let me just get this. So the first one we've got is C. And then we've got A. And then we've got Q. So Q is a very interesting initial because I've never met anyone with the name Q, but that does not mean that there isn't somebody out there with a first, middle, or last name with the initial Q. So, you know, they could have a name like Ashley or Adam. I'm getting Kat or Casey. Q, that one's stumping me. I don't know. Maybe their nickname is Q. I don't know why I'm getting, like, in my mind's eye, like, if somebody's good at pool, playing pool, like, maybe their nickname is Q because of, like, cue ball, maybe. But I don't think that's how you spell it, so. Yeah, so you guys, your soulmate has green eyes, chocolate-colored hair, medium skin tone, and let me see if I can get some other areas of what I'm feeling for that. So I was thinking Italian, Spanish. I'm also getting European for some reason. They're showing me Europe in my mind's eye, so they could have European heritage as well. And now I'm getting Canadian as well. So Europe, Canada, Spain, and Italy is the 4 that came to my mind for, like, heritage of what they may have. And then they have a lean body type, and they could be into yoga, they could be into, I'm getting like a holistic style of body here. Like they could be very into holistic care for their body. So yoga, tai chi, maybe karate, anything that has to do with fluid motion of the body is what I'm feeling there. And they are pretty tall, or I guess I'm short, I'm 5'4", so anything above me is tall in my opinion, but they're 5'7" to 5'12", and you know, this is catering to men and women, so if you're looking for a man or a woman, you know, these are the details I'm getting. Let me see if I can get some more names here. I'm getting Carl for a guy. I'm getting Alex. And this could be man or woman. Alex, I know, is a universal name. It could go either way. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not getting anything else, you guys. So those are the names that I have for you. Those are the details that I have for you. So let's move on to their message for you. So your soulmate's message to you is open your heart. I love that. So what I'm feeling with this is they want you to start opening your heart. If you are in a relationship, you may be thinking this person is or isn't for you, and you may be thinking that you want to end the relationship and open your heart up to a new possibility is what I'm feeling with that. And for others, I'm feeling you have maybe closed off your heart to the possibility that you could meet your soulmate. And so your soulmate is telling you to open your heart. They want you to open your heart so that they can find you, so that they can meet you. And the sooner you open your heart and the sooner you allow your heart chakra to open and that love frequency to flow out, you are going to be a frequency and vibrational match to them, and you'll be able to magnetize to them. It's like I see two halves of this heart. So it's like your partner, your soulmate, and you guys are just like magnetically drawn together to create this love energy that you see here. So that's a beautiful message. I hope this resonated with you guys. I can tell this person is very attractive. I'm gonna just say that they are very attractive, and I wouldn't be surprised if they've been into modeling as well in their past. When you meet this person, you may find out that they either are or they have done things where they've been on camera per se, and maybe done like ads or been on commercials or done something where they were seen in photos and did like photo ops for people because of their body type and their beauty. I do feel that they are a very attractive person. So that is your soulmate, you guys, and I hope this message resonated with you. If it did, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel and sharing this for other people who maybe want to hear about their soulmate as well. And I will see you in another reading. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. If you chose pile number 2, you chose the Phoenix, and this is your reading. Now, before I get into the message, because we're going to do that at the very end, let's go ahead and dive deep into the physical traits of your soulmate. So if you guys are with somebody, I just want to clarify, you're going to have to use your own intuition as to if this person that I pulled through is somebody that you resonate with being with you currently, or if you feel like this is maybe not the same person. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to decide what you do there. If you stay in your relationship and possibly seek out this new soulmate, or if you feel like the soulmate you have now is the one for you. I do feel that we have more than one soulmate in our lifetime that we can possibly interact with or come across. There's like infinite number, I feel, of soulmates possibilities. So use your discernment and your own intuition with that. Alright, so let's see what color of eyes your soulmate has. Ooh, light gray. Very pretty. Now this is for men or women watching this. So if you are looking for a partner, soulmate, however this resonates for you, this is man or woman that I'm pulling the energy of. Alright, let's see what color of hair they have. Oh, ooh, we got the same one in the last pile. Chocolate. Very pretty, light color eyes with dark hair. So this again feels very exotic to me. This person feels like they might be exotic. All right, so let's see what am I looking at? Oh yeah, let's see what color, what skin tone they have. And I'm not looking at the options here. I'm putting my head away, even though it looks like to you guys that I maybe am. I'm just letting my intuition pick the one that feels right. Okay. We've got light colored skin. So they're showing me in my mind's eye Europe. There are a lot of different heritages, I don't know if that's the right word, that come from Europe. So this could be literally any ethnicity, really. I'm seeing Spanish, like people from Spain. And they're showing me in my mind's eye Christina Aguilera, because she is also very fair-skinned and has lighter colored eyes, I think anyway. if I'm not mistaken. So they're showing me her image. So that's why I'm picking up on Spain. I think she's Spanish. I think she's from Spain, her heritage anyway. Let's see, where else am I getting? I'm getting American. Let's see, what else? They're showing me China and Japan, so they could be Japanese or Chinese as well. I'm also seeing Russia in my mind's eye, so they could have Russian descent or heritage. That's all I've got for right now. Let's keep moving. Did I already do that? Yes, I did. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Right now we're looking at their body type. So what is their body type? What is your future soulmate's body type? Ooh, athletic. So your soulmate hits the gym, or they're very into, you know, their physical appearance. They're definitely a gym goer, or they hit the weights, or are doing something where they're very active, to where I'm seeing a very muscular body in my mind's eye. So I'm getting, you guys may hear this soulmate works out a lot at the gym. They may also do their own kind of bodybuilding, like through sports that they do, which I know a lot of sports players do work out as well, but they may be getting this athletic body, like they may be a runner. I know a lot of runners or people who are bikers have very masculine, or I shouldn't say masculine, but very beefy legs. So they could be a biker, like into biking, like road biking. They could be, they're definitely, I'm feeling a huge majority of your soulmates out there are into the gym. They're showing me somebody who surfs and somebody who does like water sports, like what do you call that? Kayaking, and what's the one where you stand on the board? Paddle boarding. It's like you're standing on the board and you're using a like paddle while you stand. I can't remember what that's called. Let's see what else I can pick up on. You know what? It might come later. Let's move on. There might be more information that comes out once I pull the height. Let's see how tall they are. Let's see how tall your soulmate is. Oh, I'm gonna go with the first one that came out. Woohoo! We've got 6 foot to 6'6". So if you are a man watching this, I'm feeling that your soulmate is definitely into sports. And this, you know what? I'm gonna take that back. I'm getting men and women both here that are very tall. So like a female that's tall, I'm getting volleyball vibes and basketball vibes. And also for the men, I'm getting basketball vibes and what is that called? What is that called? Oh my gosh, give me a minute. There's a block in my brain with what they're showing me. Man, and I knew people in high school that played this sport, but I can't think of what it's called. It's not cricket. Then again, it could be cricket. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have to look it up. It's gonna drive me insane. Okay, I just got the word of it. It's lacrosse. So they could be players of lacrosse. They could be into lacrosse, basketball, volleyball, surfing. There's a lot here. So I know I already mentioned a few over here. And they could just be tall and not into anything else. Oh, I'm getting for some, maybe they were into ballet. When they were younger, we're into ballet or dance. Yeah, let's see what else we can pull through. Oh, we just did that one. All right, what else do we got? We are pulling, okay, so now we're gonna do their initials, guys. Let's see what kind of initials they have. And this is gonna be initials of their first, middle, or last name. Oh, you know what? They just told me that there could be a strong possibility for some of you. Soulmates are into modeling. Oop, that just came out. Into modeling, like fitness modeling. Or maybe they, you know, were on a sports team that maybe they could be a professional sports player as well. Who knows? Sky's the limit here. All right. All right, so I gotta bring this back so you can see. So the first initial is B. F. And D. So with the B, I got the name Becky, Bobby, Brad, Brandon, Bax. I don't know why they're telling me Bax, B-A-X. I've never heard anyone named that, but maybe there is. And for F, I'm feeling Frank, Farah, like F-E-R-R-A. That one's stumping me a bit. And then for D, I'm feeling Dolly, Daisy, Darla. I don't know why these are all D-A names. Oh, you know what? Let's try some last names. Let's see. I'm getting Dixon, Darren. I know that's not a last name, but that's the name that I just got. These are a lot of D-A names. I don't know why. Donnie. I just got Donnie. Oh, I got Danny as well. I also got just the initial D, like they may be called D or B. I got Becca, Brittany, Belinda, okay, that's all I'm getting, guys. So let's move into, and again, this could just be initials. Just go with the initials of the name. If you meet somebody who's really great and they don't have those names, just look at the initials and see. So the message your future soulmate has is insight, see the beauty. So what I'm feeling with this is they want you to look at the beauty in life, because when you look at the beauty in life, you see life through a different lens. You see it through a more appropriate lens, and the lens that you see life through becomes your reality. So if you choose to look through life through a happy lens of yellow and sunshine, that will become your reality. If you choose to look through the lens of black or gray or gloom, that will be your reality. So I feel your soulmate is telling you to keep your chin up, to look at things in a better light, to stop and smell the roses, to have a bird's eye view perspective of light, like of life. I don't know why I said light. Have a bird's eye view perspective of life and come to a higher view of gaining wisdom and insight about your life, and you will see it in a different way than what you're seeing it as now. When you can come to the bird's eye view perspective, you see things as more beauty. You're able to see the beauty overall rather than the current limited, boxed in, viewpoint that you have. So overall, I feel they just want you to keep your chin up, stop and smell the roses and look at the beauty in life and know that everything is going to work out and they will meet you in divine timing and not to worry. So those are your messages, you guys. This is what your soulmate looks like. Let me see if I can pull anything further. I don't know why, but they're showing me Hawaii now. That may be relevant to your soulmate somehow. I'm not saying that they are Hawaiian. They're showing me Hawaii. So you may meet them there. You may, something about Hawaii. In the Bahamas. They're showing me the Bahamas and Hawaii and Miami, Florida. So I don't know why that's being shown to me, but that's what's being shown. So I hope these messages resonated with you guys. I hope this soulmate finds you because they seem like a really cool person. They seem very laid back. They seem very like, you know, fit, but not like egotistical. I feel they have kind of like more grounded energy and just kind of like an overall cool person. I just feel like they're overall like just really chill and cool. So that's great. So definitely am excited to see that kind of energy come through for you guys. So I hope this reading resonated with you guys. If it did, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you in another video. Bye guys. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 3, you chose the train. And this is your reading. So I'm going to put the message from your soulmate to the side. We're going to look at that at the very end. Right now we're going to look at what color of eyes your soulmate has. And if you are with somebody right now in a relationship, just use your intuition to see if this person that I pull through is the person you're with, or if it's going to be somebody in your near future. I do believe that we have more than one soulmate in our lifetime that we can connect with, as well as infinite number of soulmates that we could potentially connect with in our lifetime. So it's infinite number of possibilities in life is what I feel. And we could always change our mind. It doesn't have to be the person we're with, or if it's the person that we're with and we decide that we, you know, really love them and they feel right for us, then the soulmates that are potential possibilities out there, you'll just choose to not entertain that possible timeline of connecting with them. Alright, so let's see what color of eyes your soulmate has. Oops. Which one came out first? This one? Okay, well, we're gonna go with both because they're pretty much the same. So gray or light gray. Alright. So those are the color eyes they have, which is very pretty. Let's see what color of hair they have. Oh, what do we got? Ooh, this is fun. Colorful. So I feel that they could dye their hair a lot. Maybe they switch up the colors, and you know, it could literally be any color of the rainbow that they have when you meet them. Let's see what color. Let's see what their, what am I looking at? Skin tone is. Oh, well, this is interesting. You guys are the first pal that's giving me 2 options. Why do I keep doing that? Keep taking it away. So they could have medium brown skin tone or fair skin tone. So what this is giving me the vibes of is somebody who is like, really, they're fair skinned, but they tan. Like maybe they use a fake tanner. No judgment there because I used to do the same thing. I haven't for a while because I'm lazy. But you know, like those, you know, like those tanning mousses that they put on, or maybe they fake and bake is what I call it, where they go to a tanning bed, or maybe they're, you know, naturally fair, but they do some sort of fake tanner is what I'm feeling there. And there's no judgment here. This is like, you know, we've all been there to alter our, well, most of us anyway in this life usually play around with our natural appearance to some degree. In a healthy way, I hope. It's fun. It's fun to mix it up. Change up your look. See what you can do. Express yourself. All right, what are we looking at? We're looking at body type. Let's see what body type your soulmate has. Oh, ooh, athletic. Oh, hey. Okay, so this came through in another pile as well. So I'm getting the same feeling that you guys may find that your soulmate enjoys the gym or any sort of activity that is strengthening their body. So they are doing something that is developing gains, as they call it, gains like muscle gains. So I'm feeling definitely the gym. I'm also feeling they could be a soccer player or into soccer. They could be an ex-football player or into football. They could be into yoga. They could be into Pilates. I'm also getting the vibes of just somebody who's like maybe loves track, like they just run a lot. So that's interesting. Let's see, did I just do that? Yeah, I just did that. All right, now let's look at their height. So this will give us a little bit more insight. See how tall they are. Whoop, what do we got? Oh, they're little shorty pants. 4 foot to 4'6". So Spirit is actually telling me to pull one more because I need to. So some of you, your soulmates are very short, little petite things. Okay, what's this? Oh wow, 2 opposites of the spectrum. So we've got 6 foot to 6'6". So they're either very short or very tall. For some of you, this is going to resonate differently. You know, there's a lot coming through for this pile for some reason. I've literally had to do double on most of these, and that's not happened yet in any other pile. So let's see about what can we get for their initials. What kind of initials can we get for this? Is going to be either their first name, their middle name, or their last name initials, and I'll see if I can channel through some names from Spirit as well. I'm going to pull 3. Whoops. All right, well, we're going to go with what Spirit gives. Okay, so we've got L. So I instantly got the name Leanne or Lily. We've got H. I also got Laura. I got Henry. Got A. Got Adam. Adrian. Alexa. I don't know why I said Alexa. We've got I. So let's see, for I'm feeling that could be a last name. Could also be a nickname. I'm hearing Iggy. Let's see, for L, I'm feeling Laurel, Larry, Lindsay, Hilton. I don't know why I'm getting names like that are about companies. Maybe they have something to do with Alexa or Hilton. Henry, I don't know if I said that already. Let's see what else we've got. Let's see what comes through. I've got Ayana. I don't know if you spell that with an I. That's what they're telling me, Ayana. Let's see what we've got for A. Andrea. This I is really stumping me. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Iggy, like maybe. Okay, so what they're showing me here with Iggy is maybe they have a pet named Iggy. or their nickname is Iggy. I'm also getting Hal, I don't know how you'd spell that, H-A-L, like Hal, like maybe their nickname is Hal. Holly. Okay, that's all I'm getting, guys, but they for sure have these initials somewhere in their name. If the name I mentioned didn't work, somewhere about these initials is going to work for that. So I will get into the final message, which is the message from your soulmate. So this is share your love. I love that. So your soulmate is wanting to share the message about sharing your love. So however you show love, they want you to do that more, because that's going to put you in the frequency and the energy of love. And then you can attract them into your life a little bit easier and a little bit quicker, because you are going to be vibrating at that level of love that, you know, you have to be at a certain vibrational frequency. Both you and your soulmate has to be in order to attract each other. So by you sharing this energy of love, you're instantly putting yourself into that frequency, and you're going to be able to attract them in. So give of yourself, give to others, just give your love however it resonates for you. If you feel called to give to somebody like a gift, or if you called to express your love through painting or drawing or a craft, however it resonates for you, just share your love, and that is going to put you in a huge vibration of love that is then going to call in your soulmate. So that's all I'm feeling for you guys. Let me see if there's any final messages. So I'm also feeling that your soulmate could be Canadian or have heritage of Canada. And also, I don't know why they're showing me Texas. I'm getting Texas, I'm getting Canada, I'm getting Ukraine as well. That doesn't mean that they're gonna be living there and you're gonna meet them there, or it could. That's what they're giving me. So however this resonates for you guys, like maybe that's their heritage, or maybe they lived there, or maybe they're from there. I'm also getting that they're very playful with this hair color. You know, the fact that they like to dye their hair all different colors, it just shows that they're very into expressing themselves in a very organic way. They don't care who sees them, is what I'm feeling. They do have an athletic body, so they do express themselves through their, you know, what they wear and how they dye their hair, but also through their body. They really, I feel, express themselves through the way that they either work out or do some sort of activity to obtain this physical fitness, this athletic body, so to speak. Okay, I'm also seeing Australia. Your soulmate could be from Australia or have family from there, or maybe you'll meet them there. And they're showing me an airplane, so it could even be that you guys meet this person on an airplane. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. This was really fun for me to do, so I hope you enjoyed it. If this message resonated with you guys, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel, and I will see you in another video. Bye guys. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 4, you chose the dragon, and this is your reading. So I will set this aside because this is the message from your soulmate, and we're going to do that at the end. So now we're going to get into what they look like, and I've been saying this in every single pile, so if you are with somebody, use your own discernment, use your own intuition. Does this person that you are with feel like the person of the energy that I'm pulling through in this reading? It's up to you what you want to do as far as, you know, maybe this soulmate that I'm pulling through here is going to be for the future, or maybe it's just a potential possibility of somebody you could meet that could be a soulmate, but it's up to you. You know, we choose our own reality, and there are infinite number of timelines and possibilities for our soulmate to come through. So let's see here. What wants to come through? Whoop. Alright, so we've got light brown eyes, And let's see what color of hair they have. Oh. Ooh. Honey colored hair. Very pretty. Let's see what color of skin tone they have. Oh, I'm gonna go with the first one that popped out. Ooh, beautiful. Dark brown skin tone. Very pretty. Alright, this could be, you know, if it's a guy that you're reading into here with me, you know, they don't have to be pretty. They can be beautiful. Guys can be beautiful too. Men and women alike. Alright, what am I reading into? Oh yeah, their bodies. Let's see what body type they have. Oops, what's this? Oh, I had this in the wrong pile. Sorry about that. Let's see. What body type do they have? Oh, what do we have? We have 2. Alright, so that's interesting. We have thin and athletic. So they are thin, but they are athletic. So they have some muscular definition for sure. Let's see what height they are. Oops, what's this? So we've got 4 foot to 4'6". So Spirit wants me to pull another one. They told me that when I made this one in the beginning that if I pulled this, I would have to pull another one. Okay, what do we got? 5 foot to 5'6". So your soulmate is about average height, unless it's the 4 foot to 4'6". That's a little under average, or I should say a lot under average, but they still look cute nonetheless. Let's see. Actually, let me pull, just intuition-wise, what ethnicities I'm getting here and any other information. So light brown eyes, honey-colored hair, dark brown skin. These people are very exotic looking and very beautiful. Very beautiful. I'm getting, they're showing me in my mind's eye Greece. They're showing me Africa. They're showing me Israel. They're showing me Persia. They're showing me, or is that right? Persia? No, I think it's Turkey. I think I'm meaning Turkey. Sorry guys. I'm just going with what I'm getting in my mind's eye. Let's see what else. I've had Hawaii in another one. I'm getting Hawaii as well. So these could be their ethnicity. It could be where you meet them. It could be they have family there. This is just, sky's the limit, you guys. I'm just pulling information of what Spirit is showing me, but it doesn't have to be their ethnicity per se. It could just be maybe they, you know, grew up in, you know, Israel, but they don't look anything like what the culture is there. You know, the sky's the limit. We just never know. I'm also getting London or Europe. Oh, I'm also getting France as well. Interesting. So this could be, again, like I just said, this could be where they're from. It could be their heritage, or it could just be how you meet them. Maybe you meet them in these areas. Or maybe it could be you guys are on a plane together and you just, or you're somewhere like where these cities are connecting. So maybe you're taking a flight from, you know, Turkey to Hawaii or something, or from Hawaii to Europe, and you end up meeting this person through the crossing. Maybe the plane stops in Hawaii before it continues on to a next destination. There's so many messages coming through, so take what resonates. And thin and athletic. So I'm feeling that they are very holistic with their take on their body. I feel like they take care of themselves. I feel that they are healthy. I feel they overall care about their appearance and like to look good. I'm also getting the vibes that maybe they're into jewelry or like to, this could be men as well. I've seen a lot of guys who wear, you know, silver or gold jewelry. So I'm getting silver and gold jewelry images on people. So they could be very into their appearance with how they do their hair or the jewelry they wear. I'm also feeling they like fancy things. They like fancy things. I'm getting the Philippines here too as well. Or Asia. They're showing me Asia at large, so this could be the Philippines or somewhere over in Asia. They're not giving me specifics other than that. And I feel that the hair color is dyed. This is not a natural hair color. It's definitely dyed. I definitely feel they speak a few different languages. I also feel like they maybe have traveled quite a bit. When you meet this person, I feel like they've explored life, so to speak. They've traveled quite a bit. They're very well versed on other cultures as well. I also had India and Peru come through. So this may be their ethnicity, this may be their heritage, or it could be the area where you end up meeting this soulmate. So that came through as well. So I want to move into the card that talks about the message from your soulmate. So this says wise choices, deliberate carefully. So this is about delegating in your life. Be careful with where you're giving attention and energy flow to. Does it make you feel good? Does it bring you joy? Does it uplift you? Or does it bring you down? So your soulmate wants you to just be careful with that, which is funny because in a sense they need to take their own advice is what I'm feeling. But yeah, this is just about every single day moving forward until you meet your soulmate. It's about choosing wisely and really tuning into your spirit and your higher self and looking at each thing as, how do I put this? Like, okay, so you wake up and you're deciding, what do I want to eat for breakfast? Or what do I want to eat for lunch or dinner? Really tune into your spirit and your higher self and get the answer from a higher perspective, a higher source rather than your ego. And that decision will be a better decision, a wiser choice for you that will ultimately be for your betterment or your well-being. Sometimes when we choose, we allow our ego to choose, it can lead us down a path that's not right for us. So ultimately what I'm feeling there is just be like the owl, be wise and discerning, and choose each thought, choose each action, choose each word that comes out of your mouth carefully. And this is forming and creating your reality to pave the path that leads to the soulmate that you're trying to call in. Sorry guys, the camera died. So what I'm feeling with that is that your soulmate tends to take on too much, and they can get very easily drained mentally or physically or emotionally, pending how much they take on. So I do feel like they have a bad habit of taking on too much and not knowing their limits with their own energy, and then they become drained and kind of overwhelmed at times. So that's something that if you do meet this soulmate, I feel you may notice about them, or you may be helping them with later on down the road. So let's get into what their name possibly could be, or what their initials are for their first, middle, and last name. So I'm going to pull 3 and see what wants to come through. So we've got 3 so far. So let's see, we have, oh, you know what? I'm going to pull this back so you can see it better. So we've got F, we've got K. So with the F, I just heard the word Finn. And J, we've got Jackie, Justin. With K, we've got Kyle, Katie. I'm just channeling names right now. Kyle, Katie, Catherine, Kai, Casey with a K, Jenny, Jim, Frank. Getting the name Fawson, Farah, I'm also getting the name Justine. I'm getting the name Kylie. I'm getting Kim. I'm getting Kuhn. I'm getting Joshua. I'm getting Farah. I'm getting Francine. So those are like first names, but these could be initials to their last name or their middle name as well. For last name, I'm picking up Jackson. I'm also picking up Fairwood, like their last name could be Fairwood. For a last name with K, I'm getting Knight, like Knight. I'm also getting Johnson for last name. Yeah, so that's all I'm getting. So hopefully that resonated with you guys. If it did, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel, and share this too if you do feel the call to do so. If you know anybody who would be interested in seeing this video, because this is kind of fun to see. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully you find this soulmate soon. Alright, I'll see you in another reading. Bye guys. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 5, you chose the key. And this is your reading. I'm going to put this to the side because this is the message from your soulmate, so we'll look at that later on. Right now we're going to get into the details of what your soulmate looks like and a little bit more information about them. I've been saying this in every pile so far, so if you are with somebody, just use your own discernment, use your own intuition. Right now we're going to look at their eye color. If the energy that I'm pulling through does feel like the person you're with, great. If it doesn't feel like the person you're with, it just may mean that you maybe will meet another soulmate later on in life. And, you know, if that resonates with you, great. So we always have more than one soulmate potential in our lifespan. So there is that I just wanted to share. All right, so I'm not feeling that's it, you guys. So hang on. Spirit wants me to, I wasn't really paying attention, so hang on. I'm seeing a color in my, yep, that's the one. I was seeing this color in my mind's eye. So amber. So they have amber colored eyes. So now let's see what color of hair they have. Whoa. Interesting, okay. So I'm getting, oops, I should have kept that so you can see. Helps with the background. So we have silver and we have chocolate. So what I'm feeling with this, you guys, is your soulmate could either be, if you are an older person watching this, your soulmate could naturally have chocolate colored hair, but they are turning silver haired or gray. This could also be your soulmate naturally has chocolate colored hair, but they have dyed their hair silver if it's a younger person, or it could be an older person, who knows. I'm also getting that this could be a ombre situation where it's both colors, like maybe darker chocolate at the top and silver tips, or this could be that they tend to change their hair color frequently. This is also a message I'm getting with that. So that's interesting. Let's see what color of skin tone they have. Ooh, what do we have? We have medium brown. Okay. So I'm feeling they're showing me Mexico. That could be their heritage, or it could be they have family there. Maybe they didn't grow up there, but maybe they have family, like that's their heritage. It could also be that you meet them in Mexico. I'm also getting Polish here. I'm getting the energy that maybe they have Polish ancestry. So let's see if we can get some more information to see if this helps. Let's see what their body type is like. What body type are they? Whoop. Okay, so I've got lean. So they are, what I'm feeling with this is they're not defined as far as like maybe muscle tone is not there, but they are lean. Like they don't have a lot of meat on their bones per se. They have a very defined figure. I don't see a lot of extra cushion on their body per se, but I also don't see them as being muscular or defined in that regard. So it's more just in between, like they're not skinny, but then they're not like muscular defined. It's kind of like in between. So I guess, but they don't look like frail, like no muscle at all. It's like you can tell they have muscle, but it's not defined, I guess is the way to put it. All right, let's see how tall they are. I'm also feeling like this person likes the water, like swimming. I feel like they enjoy swimming. And I'm actually hearing I need to pull one more for the height. So let me see. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so we've got 5'7" to 5'12" inches. And we've also got 6 foot to 6'6". So that is the two different options for your soulmate. Some of you it's going to be the 6 foot to 6'6". Some of you it's going to be the 5'7" to 5'12". And what I'm feeling is maybe the 6 foot to 6'6" is the men and the 5'7" to 5'12" is the women. As far as if your soulmate would be a female, they would be 5'7" to 5'12". If your soulmate would be a male, they would be 6 foot to 6'6". So I'm also feeling, yeah, I'm getting a lot of water vibes here. So they could be a Pisces, they could be a Cancer, they could live near the water, they could, I'm just feeling water energy. I'm also feeling a really weird message come through too, that they could resonate with being a Pleiadian starseed. So that may resonate with some people out there. That's not for everybody though. Let me see what else I can get here. I'm also feeling New Zealand. The word Kiwi just came through, so I'm feeling New Zealand. It could be your soulmate is from New Zealand, or maybe they are gonna be in that area when you meet them. Maybe you're going to New Zealand and you're gonna meet somebody in New Zealand, and it may not be that that's their heritage. You just end up meeting this person in New Zealand. Maybe you're vacationing there or traveling there, or maybe you have a friend who's from New Zealand who can then introduce you to this person. I'm also sensing that even though the eye color amber came through, I'm also sensing that this person may tend to have eye color that changes to like what they're wearing possibly. It could be amber or hazel is what I'm hearing. So yeah, it could be hazel eyes as well, like tending to go more brown green as opposed to just the amber color. Or I guess amber mixed with a little bit of green is what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. I'm also getting this person is very emotional at times, and that would make sense if they're a Pisces. I am a Pisces as well, or a Cancer. They do tend to be very emotional. I'm also getting that they by being very emotional, they may show their emotions a lot. And if you have never been with a Pisces or a water sign, that may be overwhelming for you because it can be a lot to handle. But this person is very loving, they're very nurturing. When the tides are turned and they feel in their power, this person is very nurturing and can be like, they're showing me the energy of love like in a cup, and they pour that into your cup. So they give back to you and they fill your cup with a lot of love is what I'm feeling. They're very nurturing to you guys. So that's great. That's great to see. I like seeing that. Let me see if I can get any further insight here. They may be meditating a lot. That would make sense for the people that resonate with the starseed message. That particular soulmate that I'm reading into, that energy, they could be very spiritually awakened and meditate a lot. They could be on their path of ascension, their journey to bettering themselves and calling in a higher vibrational energy within their being. And I feel that there is a transformation going through for the majority of you watching this. Your soulmate is going through a transformation into a higher vibration right now. I feel like they're cleaning out a lot of their past. They're clearing up a lot of their baggage so that they can be at a vibrational place of cleansed energy before you come into the picture, is what I'm feeling with that. So that's great because you don't want to meet somebody when they have baggage. I'm also feeling some of them could potentially still be in relationships right now that they need to get rid of, and they will be getting rid of probably this year. So I'm feeling very strongly that some of you watching this pile, you won't meet your soulmate till the end of this year or even next year, because there are a good majority of you watching this that soulmate needs to kind of clean house with their energy and get themselves back on track before they put themselves back on the market. But then there's another energy coming through where this person is ready and grounded and looking for a soulmate, but it may be the opposite spectrum where you need to kind of clean house on your energy in order to be a vibrational match to theirs. All right, let's see what message we have from your soulmate. We have emerge, try your wings. So yeah, your soulmate wants you to have the message coming through of you are going through a transformation, or they're going through a transformation, and to just be patient and know that you guys will meet in divine timing when it's meant for both of you at your highest point of connection, you know, when it's going to be a good, healthy place for you guys to meet where you're both ready for that connection. And until that happens, you guys need to continue on your journey, transforming and emerging into this beautiful butterfly that you're turning into, and expand and, you know, really take flight this year until you meet your soulmate. Just continue to fly, continue to experience, continue to explore, you know, yourself, continue to explore life, and really don't be putting your life on hold for this soulmate is what I'm feeling they want to tell you. They want you to live and really live life. And when you live life and you're in a happy place, that's when you can then call them in, because you're going to be on an energy base of not needing them, which is going to block their energy, but being at a place where you're happy within your own life just the way that it is. And if they came through at that point in time, it's just like icing on the cake, but it's not the cake, it's not the whole foundation. You are the cake, you are the foundation, and a soulmate coming through would just be a complement to your energy, not the sustenance of your energy, so to speak. So that's a beautiful message, you guys. You're going through a transformation, you're on your way, you're on a journey to finding yourself and expanding your wings and using your wings and really finding out who you are before you call in this soulmate. And or this could be them as well doing the same thing. So I love that message for you guys. So sorry, you guys, I actually turned off the camera and completed the video before I pulled the initials for you guys, so I had to reset up my whole table again and reshoot this for you guys. I apologize. I got so carried away with the channeling, and you guys were my last pile, so I was a little tired by the end and I wasn't thinking. So let's pull what initials your soulmate has. It's going to be first, middle, or last name initials. So let's see what Spirit wants to bring through, and I will also be pulling some names that I channel through as well. So let's see what Spirit's got for you guys. Okay. Well, there is a lot here. My goodness, you guys got a lot here. All right, so we have Y. We have F. Oops. F. I just got the name Felicia in my head. We have E. And I just got the name Edward and Ernie. We have P. I just got the name Filipina. I don't know if that's even a name, but that's what I got. And we have R, and I just got Robert. So let me see here if I can channel some names further than what we have. So let's see, for Y. I don't know why I'm getting Yellington. Like maybe that's a last name, Yellington. What a weird name. I don't know why Spirit gave me that. And then for F, let's see. Francesca. Felicity. I don't know why I got Finnegan. Finnegan, is that a name? I don't even know. Some of these names I'm questioning because I've never heard them before. For E, Edwina. Erica. Elijah. Let's see, for P, Paul, Peter, Penelope. Did I already say Penelope? I don't know why this is coming through, but they're showing me pineapple, so maybe that's significant to you guys somehow. I have no clue what that means. It's obviously not going to be their name, but I'm getting pineapple for some reason. Let's see. And for R, Rebecca. Robinson for a last name. Erickson for a last name. I also got Piper. I don't know why with the Y they're showing me, if you guys have seen The Witcher, Yennefer. I don't know why Yennefer keeps coming through. I'm like hesitating on saying it because I'm like, no, that's just my ego brain coming through, and they keep putting it in there. So I don't know why. Maybe that's a real name somewhere. Paula. Riley. I'm also getting Pasha. I don't even know if that's a real name. Pasha. I'm not going to question what Spirit gives me. You guys, if it resonates with you, cool. If not, don't have to listen to what I'm saying. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And these don't have to be their name, obviously, or their last name, first, middle, or last name. It could just literally be the initials I just said, but these are also names that they're giving me. So let me see if anything else wants to come through. Yenny. I got Yenny. Oh, I also got Yorkshire. Maybe that's a last name. Yorkshire. I got Emily. I got Eric. Patrick. I also got Patty. I feel like a girl, Patty. Alright, I think that's all that wants to come through, you guys, so I'm gonna leave it there. I hope this soulmate resonated with you guys. They sound like an amazing person, so whether you're in a relationship or not, I'll leave that up to you to decide if you want to seek out this person or not. Just know that Spirit will always guide you on your path to the best situation for yourself if you're open to receiving the best. You know, sometimes that takes courage and faith and trust. Well, it always takes that. So yeah, just follow your heart, guys, and remember what your soulmate is saying here, to emerge and try out your wings and just really tap into that energy and start playing around with that. And I hope this reading brought you some insight, and I will leave this here with you guys. So if you like this video, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye, guys.